My beloved, your spirit has many qualities, and one of the most important is your intelligence. You are not only intelligent in your body, but you also have a higher intelligence, a spiritual intelligence. This is a part of you that you can enhance and train. If you nurture it, it will help you achieve the goals and objectives you set for yourself. Many people only connect with their physical intelligence, but souls that are awake can connect with their spiritual intelligence. Today, I want you to understand how important it is to use that spiritual intelligence. Through it, you can come to understand the truth that surrounds the universe. Throughout your life, you've probably felt at times as though you had to hold back your opinion. Perhaps you were afraid to speak your mind because you feared how others would perceive you. That fear of not fitting in may have affected not only your relationships with people you don't know, but also with those closest to you. You may have accepted the opinions of others just out of fear of the reaction you would get if you shared your own thoughts. In this way, you've kept what you truly feel and think locked inside your heart. Deep down, you know that you have a unique way of seeing many things, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. Every human being carries within them divine wisdom, which is the knowledge of the universe, and also possesses spiritual intelligence that allows them to grow and develop spiritually. Since you began your spiritual journey, it's true that your spiritual intelligence has grown immensely. You've learned to understand important things that you couldn't see clearly before. It's important for you to know that spiritual intelligence is not the same as divine wisdom. Divine wisdom is the knowledge of all the codes of the universe that God placed within you when you were created. This wisdom is a part of your being. Spiritual intelligence, on the other hand, is the ability to integrate that divine wisdom into your being. It is the capacity to know reality through your spiritual faculties. By merging divine wisdom with your spiritual intelligence, you attain a deep and true understanding of what surrounds you, elevating your consciousness to a higher level. On this path of spiritual growth, it is crucial to keep your mind alert, not to be deceived by appearances, and to always use both your divine wisdom and your spiritual intelligence. You may realize that you see things differently from others, but that doesn't mean one perspective is better or worse than the other. They are simply different. Every human being is unique and different, and each has their own way of seeing the world, which is equally unique and special. Perhaps you felt the pressure not to share your opinion because there were people around you who tried to control or manipulate you. Those people may have ridiculed your thoughts and your way of seeing things, trying to make you accept their ideas, as if they had all the truth. It's important for you to understand that people who act this way are often mistaken. They don't know how to listen to their own inner voice, and the noise around them is so loud that they try to silence the voices of others. Don't let anyone dim your inner voice. Even if, at some point, you choose to remain silent to avoid conflict, always remember to stay connected with your being. Listen to it and pay attention to what it tells you. It's possible that, at several points in your life, you've had to heal a broken heart because others didn't let you develop your spiritual intelligence. Maybe they laughed at you or belittled what you thought. However, you didn't allow yourself to be defeated by that. You kept listening to your inner voice and feeling the loving presence of Christ within you, which gave you the strength to move forward. Today, I am here to accompany you and give you the encouragement you need so that you can show your true essence. I want the best of you to shine and for you to be the person you truly are, developing your spiritual intelligence in the best way possible, my dear. Your opinion is very valuable, and your intelligence is something extremely important. Don't let anyone disconnect you from it. Remember that both intelligence and wisdom are powerful tools, and darkness can feel threatened by them. That's why it will always try to keep you in ignorance, in the shadows, trying to stop you from thinking for yourself and undermining your judgment. Sleeping souls cannot tolerate the light that awake souls emit, nor the sound or vibration they generate. That's why they will try to silence you, to prevent you from developing your intelligence. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. It's important for you to know that these types of souls can feel threatened when they see someone who has developed their spiritual intelligence. Upon seeing an intelligent person, they may feel insecure, think that their own flaws are exposed, and feel pointed out. That's why you must be careful not to point out the mistakes of others, not to disturb their sleep, and to continue your path of growth in peace. Sleeping souls tend to avoid thinking differently. They cannot see beyond what is in front of them and question nothing. Don't make that mistake. It's very important that you maintain your own opinion, your way of seeing things, and always question everything around you. Darkness tries to guide humanity toward one way of thinking, one way of seeing things, a truth that is not real. It's important to stay alert, because none of this helps individuals or humanity as a whole. God created each human being uniquely, giving them different abilities and capabilities. Even though you may resemble someone, you are always different, and you have something that makes you special. Throughout your life, you will encounter many souls controlled by their ego, people who believe they have the absolute truth, even though they are mistaken. Remember, these people will see you as a threat when they realize that you have the ability to think for yourself and grow spiritually. You should always reflect for yourself, using your spiritual intelligence alongside your human intelligence and divine wisdom. There are many things that humanity accepts as truths, but in reality, they are not. Many traditions and customs have been upheld for centuries, but they are not beneficial for the individual or for humanity as a whole. It is very important for you to question the origin of your opinions and beliefs. Perhaps you grew up in an environment that valued obedience more than freedom, where your opinion was not considered. It's possible that in your family you were taught to always be respectful and loyal, even if you didn't receive the same in return. However, your divine wisdom and spiritual intelligence show you that something is not right in that. They indicate that darkness can be present in the most unexpected souls, even in those of the people you love. These toxic attitudes can persist across generations, becoming traditions and customs that repeat themselves. It is always essential to listen to your inner voice, to be ready to think for yourself, to reflect, and to discover the truth that lies deep within your being. In this way, you will gradually uncover the sacred codes within you, attaining a profound understanding of reality and the world around you. The consciousness that rises and is guided by divine wisdom shines brightly, filling its entire environment with light. The consciousness that expands, the one that guides itself and is inspired only by divine wisdom, has no limits and can achieve everything it sets out to do. A mind that develops with full awareness has the power to do whatever it desires, to design and create its life according to its own dreams and goals. It is important to respect the opinions of others, but don't let them silence your voice or your wisdom. Don't let others tell you how to live your life, because only you and your angel can decide what kind of life you wish to have. Critical thinking is a threat to sleeping souls. Be aware of your power and use it wisely. Critical thinking is the food that your consciousness needs to rise, the water that nourishes the seed of divine wisdom. In this spiritual world, submission has no place. The old beliefs of pain followed by regret and then evil no longer serve. On God's path, all souls arrive with different ways of being, thinking, and existing. Each soul has its own doubts and questions. That's why it's important for you to ask yourself questions, to question everything, and you will discover that you are a very awake soul. You will realize that your life improves greatly thanks to the power of divine wisdom. Your intelligence grows, and now you can see and value things that once seemed unattainable. You will make wiser decisions and take control of your life like never before. You will stop being manipulated, you won't allow anyone to humiliate you, and no one will be able to convince you to do something you don't want to do when you know the true truth. Now that you are beginning your spiritual awakening and you are ready to move forward, I encourage you to broaden your perspective. Don't stay on the surface or see things in black and white, because there are always nuances. Look beyond what is reasonable until you can see all the colors without hesitation. Take action, be part of the change, and do what you know you must do. By being yourself, you allow God to act through you. Always remember that when you are with God, you are in the majority. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.